welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. And tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready with the 0-2. Rounded up the first baseline. And then we'll be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, D-Row, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking, being greedy, and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard hit line
drive. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here it comes, 0-2. That's popped up. Rosario into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. KC leads this one 1-0. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Awfully close to the slider there, but it's 1-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. To second for 1. To Santana to get the double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
In now, David Rosario, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The average to start play at .315. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Royals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
And up steps Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. foul right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. The average sits at .303 entering play. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He's taken him deep once. Now here's the first offering. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1 pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Duffy sets. Here he comes 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Soler. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He comes in hitting right at a .300 clip. Pitch on the way, and he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Pirates lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
box, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there to put it away for out number one.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're on top, 1-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So the first is in time for the first out. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler on the move. And no one will track it down. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. They'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next to this, the second baseman, Kevin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield scoops it up for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0. So here is Key Brian Hayes, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Key Brian Hayes.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something going here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate, David Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound, this guy's work cut out for him.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Line drive to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randy.
Next up is Franmil Reyes, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On the first, and it's another double play. Second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Pitcher's best friend in the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate now is Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
The 1-0 home.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. That's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. But they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Mondesi picks it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next at bat will be Gregory Polanco. Flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Duffy sets. Here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And that one yanked just foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long from Perez. Won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D'Lo. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. Slow roller down the third baseline. Dozier scoops it up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now back. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Next to hit is Jacob Stallings. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And now the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Bradley blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back now for the start of the sixth inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bradley has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Up next to the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Striding in is Adalberto Mondesi. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. KC down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in will be Kevin Newman. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Second baseman,
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Next, here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be David Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Soler. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Friendly Reyes. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. With Merrifield next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
So 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now in the box, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High and deep to right center. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate here is Hanser Alberto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard, deep into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Jesse Hahn will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For the Royals, number 32, Jesse.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
For the Pirates, the designated hitter, Edwin.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory. Polanco.
Now at the plate is Gregory Polanco. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi blows it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line. That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 48.
Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. In now, Salvador Perez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up. Throw on the first, in time, 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ballman, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a swinging bunt. A ball and 2 strikes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Home half of the 8th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up is Jacob Stallings. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch. The 0-1. Pops this one up. Santana in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and there's 1 down now.
The second baseman.
Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pond has his target. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now it'll be Adalberto Mondesi for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Count is 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, you keep that guy off the base pad.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. Hit hard, but that'll land foul, strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit to first. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Got it. Stepping in once again is Whit Merrifield. He's over in this one, batting in with a 3 spot. So take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. Polanco gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. KC down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Kyle Zimmer comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
So now into the box is David Rosario. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there and records the first down.
The right fielder, number 32, Rodney Reyes.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Franmil Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Next to stand in is Edwin Encarnacion. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Gone! Sent down in. Game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charging one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
In tonight's game, the Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Richard Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.